Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I had the idea to make a video about something that I've been working on for a really long time. So back in April of 2020 when I started this piece, it was originally supposed to be for Comic-Con. Because I had bought my first table at Comic-Con, not the big one in New York or wherever the other big ones are. But they have a Comic-Con here in Tampa, Florida, where I'm from. And I had gotten my first table, and I wanted to make this a sort of like banner that eventually like was full color and had my name on it and all that kind of stuff. And so when I started this piece, that was my intention for it. Unfortunately, COVID sort of ruined my plans for it, and I was never actually able to do Comic Con because it got canceled before I was able to. But that was my original idea behind this piece, is that it was going to be like a big banner, and I just wanted it to sort of represent everything that my art is and everything that is in a lot of my work that I really appreciate, and I wanted it to sort of like give off the vibe that I give off, well, that I like to think I give off. So this is kind of what I made. So as you can see, I have all my creepy little baby heads growing out of the flowers. I don't know why I do this. So when I was in high school, I forget why. I think I was just doodling and I just started drawing flowers with heads, kind of like reminiscent of Alice in Wonderland. And so that sort of turned into this big piece that I did in high school, and I just can't stop because I love plants and I love Alice in Wonderland, and I had the idea and I just ran with it. And it's just something that I like to incorporate into a lot of my work now, like flowers, mushrooms, vines, all like the little planty plant things that you can possibly think of. I just like to incorporate them into my work. So I knew, like, when I was coming up with the banner that I had to do something with flowers and mushrooms and plants and stuff, because it's all stuff that I really like, and I just wanted the banner to be like representative of my style and what I like. As of recently, because Comic-Con was canceled and I had no reason to finish it, after like the first month of April, I sort of just stopped working on it for a really long time. And then recently, for some reason, I was like, I should just finish it. It's already mostly done. I should just finish it. So that's why I've been working on it recently, and that's why you're just now seeing this video instead of last year. But yeah, so because Comic-Con was canceled, and I have no clue if it's not going to be canceled this year. Usually they say they're going to try and have it, and then, of course, it gets canceled again, which is usually what's been happening with all the COVID stuff. But I decided that this might be better served as concept art for a graphic novel. So that's another reason that I wanted to finish it, is I wanted to get a feel for the type of work that I would be doing for this graphic novel, like if I had chosen to do it. And I still think I might. I don't know. I'll get back to you guys on that. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in seeing this artwork in the form of a graphic novel, because that's something I would love to do. I don't know. I second guess myself a lot, and this was really time consuming. I think my stats on Procreate, which I drew this on Procreate, by the way, on my iPad Pro, but my stats on Procreate, if you didn't know, on Procreate, there are statistics in each of your canvases, and you can go back and see how long you've spent on a piece. And this one, I think, had almost 20,000 strokes, and it took me just a tad over 15 hours of just nonstop, like, actual drawing. So yeah, it took a pretty long time. Not as long as I honestly thought it would be, but because it was broken up over the span of a year, I guess it felt like it took me a lot longer than it actually did. But I really, really love how it came out. I definitely knew that I wanted to do something with like super small details and like a lot of just different little details and things like that. And I think I definitely, I did what I saw in my head, which is very rare. I don't know if you're an artist, let me know if you feel this way, but sometimes I picture something in my head or I have an idea for a piece and then I actually do it and it ends up coming out almost like entirely different from, what it was supposed to look like in my head. And this is not the case with this piece. This is one of the very few works that I've done in my 21 years of existence that I finished it and I went, wow, that looks exactly like how I wanted it to come out. And I just want to point out, it's not completely finished. It's just the line work that's done. I still have to color it. So hopefully in the near future, you guys will be seeing a video coming out of me coloring it, because I really would love to make this like an actually finished piece. But for now, I just have the line work done and I was excited to share it. And honestly, had I not split it up into 2 videos, you would have just been watching an hour of me drawing, and I think honestly I probably would have run out of stuff to say fairly quickly. So that's another reason why I wanted to put this out now and then possibly do a part 2 in the future where it's just, me coloring this piece, because I do have plans to make it super colorful. I know it looks kind of bland right now. Why I chose this dark red color for the line work, I don't know. Honestly, I think I intended for this to just be another sketch layer, but it was coming out so good that I was like, eh. Because I don't know if you noticed at the beginning of the video, and it's hidden right now, the first sketch layer, but the first sketch layer of this is awful. I'll put like a little timestamp or something somewhere in the description or in the comments for the beginning of the video, just so you could go back and like see just how like it was botched. I don't even know like a good word to describe the sketch for this, but it looks nothing like how the end came out. It was just kind of like me in my head going, okay, I think maybe I can place this here and compositionally it would be okay enough for me to get away with it. And I think that's just kind of what I did. But yeah, I also included these little strawberries because I don't know if any of you guys follow me on my other social media, but my actual like personal accounts all are Young Strawberry, and I wanted to include strawberries. I also do have a strawberry tattoo on my ankle, so I wanted to include strawberries and the little mushrooms and, and at the bottom there, next to my cat, which, fun fact, I drew that cat before I even had a cat because I wanted to create a character with a cat because I love cats, and now I have a cat and she looks just like the cat that I drew when I first started this, and that was before I even got her. So anyways, I can see the future. Yeah, so hit me up to see your future, I guess. But yeah, no. So that the girl at the bottom is supposed to like represent me, and all the stuff around me is just like aspects of my life and things that I like, and all the chaos that for whatever reason constantly surrounds me. And then I have my little cat by my side. And the cat that I have now, her name is Miss Knives, and she's like the best ever. I love her so much. But yeah, that's just kind of like what I meant, sort of meant for this drawing to be. I hate even calling it a drawing because I feel like it's more than that to me, because this is one of like the craziest works that I've ever done, which is like weird to say because I have worked on like paintings and drawings and stuff that took me a lot more time than this piece specifically. But I don't know. I really, really enjoy it. I really like how it came out. I think the details are incredible. I think from afar, it looks so much more impressive than it actually is because it just has so much insane detail, while at the same time, it still kind of like gets away with it, if you know what I mean. Like, normally, I feel like stuff that's super busy is kind of distracting and like overwhelming to look at, but I feel like this one, especially like when I'm done coloring it, I have a whole plan in my head. You guys will shortly see. But yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of stuff that's really busy like this with a lot of really small details can sometimes be overwhelming to look at, but I don't think this one does that. I think this one just kind of moves your eye around the canvas, and it just kind of shows you all of these different aspects and variables of, you know, this girl and her cat and like all of the things that are going on around them. And I really enjoy how it came out. I did not really enjoy drawing all those leaves in the background, but I don't know. Actually, that's not true. I did enjoy it. I like drawing small details. I really do. But yeah, so this is the finished piece. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and my rambling nonsense that was just me talking about it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of you next Sunday with a brand new video. Bye, guys.